Yo, talk to me, because I've been saying this, like, the blog era of hip-hop, you know, for all of its strengths and weaknesses, to me, it was an era where there were actually gatekeepers.
Yeah.
But the gatekeepers had good taste for the most part.
Who do you think were the gatekeepers?
Well, I just mean, like, you know, if you think about, like, Nah Right, Two Dope Boys, like, if like these guys really, if they posted your music, they had the power to, like, change your momentum. You know, like there was like a lot of those, you know, whether it was Rap Radar, whether it was there's so many of those blogs.
Yeah. And I think the cool thing about that blog era though, like, it was blog era because of the blogs, but it was bigger than the blogs though. It was about the fans.
Right.
And it was everybody. We all had our own fans. And the blogs were to entertain the fans. Like, we went to the blogs because that was the underground at the time.
That was the underground for sure.
And that was people's jobs who didn't make music. They were like, okay, let me write about
let me go
music.
and get a Z-Share link. I'm not even talking about the write. I just remember just getting new music on these sites. Like,
but the blog era, the artists, like, we were on tour, we were underground, we were just, you know, in our fans' faces. And I think that's bigger than the blogs to me. Right. Like, I love the blogs, but the blogs didn't make us though. Like, Twitter, you know what I'm saying, YouTube and stuff like that. That's what really made it crack, because without that, we wouldn't have an outlet to our fans that the blogs picked up later. Like,
it was almost like that was the first time that artists had a direct to consumer relationship.
Exactly. And that was good.
It was hard.
Yeah, and that was good because with the blogs, they were directly running it, so we didn't have to go to anybody, you know, any higher ups. We had our direct to our fans, and then we had our direct to our media as well. So we didn't need anybody to promote us. We were promoting ourselves through our network. That was the blog era. And it was cool. It was fun. We were self-sufficient, and we all knew each other. We all had respect for each other. We all, you know, we all assisted each other's come-ups. You know what I mean? I don't think, like, one, you know, like, even people like Drake, he started exactly where we all started from, doing exactly what we were doing. And, you know, his plan is what got him to his super duper stardom, you know what I'm saying? And even Kendrick too. He opened up for me and Mac on tour.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So he was not under us, but we were all literally on the same, you know, path for a long time, and the trajectory of it just panned out due to, like, us as individuals and shit like that. But I think there's way more strengths to the blog era than there are weaknesses.
No, I think it was, I mean, it's my favorite era of music ever. So
other than the 90s, like, the, you know what I mean, like the pioneering,
I just think of like the discovery of new shit and how excited you were to discover, like, new shit and how easy it was. Back in the day, you had to go to the record store and go to hopefully find an album used. If you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like how safe the blog era was too. We wasn't worried about too much.
Yeah.
We wasn't really, like, shooting at each other. Nobody was killing each other. Nobody was, you know, using, you know, too hard of drugs. Lean started to, like, come in towards the end of it, but it wasn't really about all of that shit like before. And it was really safe, and we were promoting safe stuff. We were promoting stuff that, you know, later on in life you could still apply these values and more. And, you know, like I said, in the 90s, people were very diverse, and in the blog era, it was really diverse as well. Like, you had freaking Freddie Gibbs, and you had Flatbush Zombies, and you had, you know, Currency, and you had motherfucking
shit. You had Mike Posner.
Yeah,
like, he's a blog era. Yeah, mixtapes, like, just like random.
Everybody who was popping up in the blog era was cracking. Like,
you had Big Crit and Ritz, and then you had, like, Yellow Wolf. Who else was just crazy?
You had so many. Yeah, Dizza. Yo,
Charles Hamilton was hard.
Charles Hamilton, great name in the blog era.
Yo, Pill was dope.
Pill.
Charles Hamilton though was sick.
He was one of them ones. He was very consistent.
Even like the mood music shit that Joe Budden was doing.
Joe Budden was doing mood music.
So good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like Glass House is kind of like the quintessential, like, put it on the mantle of blog era rap.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it was on 2 like classic projects.
Yeah. We made that at South by Southwest.
Damn. Rest in peace.
In an Airbnb. Yeah. Yep.
South by Southwest used to be the shit, man. When the Ilmore was cracking.
The Ilmore was jumping. We just used to roam the streets of South by Southwest. That shit used to be fun.
Yeah.
That was the blog era days.
100%. Yo, the headline that's going around today, you're the latest flat earther.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
I saw you said, I heard your explanation on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
So break, because you have obviously been all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you truly think that we live on a flat plane? Is that I'm just trying to flesh out your idea a little more.
I just believe more what I see than what
you're told.
What I'm told, especially the older that I get. And the whole concept of space is way too big for my imagination anyway. It's too big for a lot of our imaginations. We would love to believe that we could think we know what the shape of the world is, but the reality behind that is like it's impossible. So you choose what you want to believe, even if they're facts supported by, scientists or whatever. You believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's a belief. It's not.
They haven't. It's like most of these people haven't been in space.
Yeah, it's just like a belief. You just choose what to believe.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. So I don't even think that there's right or wrong. I think that people choose what they want to believe. If you choose to believe that what the scientists say, cool. If you choose to travel and find out for yourself or see as much as you can for yourself and base your beliefs off of that, then, that's another choice. And that's more or less what I did. And based off of me traveling, I've only moved flat. I've only moved in looking at the map and and the routes that we take. It doesn't seem like we're going around anything. It just seems like we're just going straight over, you know what I mean? Over top of where it could look like a circle. It could be circular if you rounded it out. But if it's just one thing, it connects exactly the same. So I just don't see the difference.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I also find it very peculiar that we were able to go to the moon in the 60s, but we have yet to do that again.
That's questionable. A lot of stuff is questionable.
Like, I think the whole moon shit was
when you start allowing me to question things, that's when I start to believe other things.
Right.
And I'm not like sold on anything, but it's just from my experience, it really don't even matter to me all like that, because I'm not leaving Earth anytime soon to find out.